What if the process of searching through thousands of property listings became as outdated as searching through a physical phone book? Digital property portals successfully mapped the world's real estate, bringing global inventory directly to our screens. Yet the underlying mechanism of property search, the manual filtering and sorting, has remained static for decades. The industry calls this friction cognitive load. Buyers act as amateur data analysts, weighing thousands of fragmented variables on their own. We navigate rigid drop-down menus and endless scrolling, cross-referencing floor plans against neighborhood maps, which inevitably leads to decision fatigue. Today's platforms give us immediate access to the entire market's data. What they don't provide is the context or reasoning required to make a confident choice. This friction is where the current model reaches its limits. Artificial intelligence is replacing manual database queries with natural language processing and generative AI. Instead of matching numerical parameters like square footage or zip codes, context awareness allows AI to understand the lifestyle meaning behind a search. The interface transitions from sterile search boxes into an intuitive, conversational partner capable of processing nuance. By analyzing interaction patterns, an AI assistant proactively recommends properties. It infers personal priorities that a buyer might not have explicitly stated in their initial query. The next phase of PropTech moves past systems that merely sort information. Property technology is building infrastructure that intelligently reasons with it. Consider a buyer preparing to enter the market. The traditional anxiety of tracking listings is absent. They simply state, "I need a quiet family home close to excellent schools with strong long-term investment potential." Instantly, the system performs background reasoning. It analyzes hyperlocal market trends and cross-references them against decades of historical property appreciation data. It reads and summarizes dense municipal school district reports, and then overlays those findings with neighborhood noise pollution metrics to satisfy the requirement for quiet. Once a match is confirmed, the assistant connects to the agent's calendar to propose viewing times, and uses large language models to parse complex sale contracts, highlighting specific clauses that require legal review. Weeks of stressful manual cross-referencing are condensed into a single, highly efficient conversation. The process moves from discovery to execution without the usual administrative friction. A common misconception surrounding this shift toward reasoning agents is that it will dismantle existing property websites. Platforms like Bayut and Property Finder represent today's deeply entrenched data ecosystems. They hold the vital, verified inventory that any future technology requires to function. Rather than replacement, we are looking at an AI interface layer. Conversational AI will be integrated directly on top of these massive existing directories. This integration allows legacy platforms to evolve. They shift from static, structured directories into dynamic, hyper-personalized real estate assistants. The platform model persists. The upgrade occurs in the way humans interact with the underlying data. Yet, relying on a machine for the largest financial transaction of your life introduces severe, hidden technological risks. Generative models are susceptible to AI hallucinations. A conversational assistant might confidently invent false zoning laws or generate completely fake historical property records. There is also the persistent issue of algorithmic bias. Training AI on historical housing data can inadvertently reproduce past prejudices, leading to discriminatory or skewed property recommendations. Furthermore, absolute convenience requires immense data privacy trade-offs. Users must feed intimate family details and private financial records directly into these models to get accurate results. While artificial intelligence processes data with high speed, it entirely lacks the human intuition, ethical judgment, and baseline trust required to actually close a real estate transaction. An algorithm will not buy the house for you. It will never replace the emotional weight of signing the final deed or physically stepping across the threshold of a new home. The true value of the future of real estate is clarity. AI upgrades our capacity to navigate overwhelming choices without suffering the paralysis of decision fatigue. The future rarely replaces everything overnight. It quietly changes the very first decision we make. The most powerful technologies do not erase our human milestones. They simply clear the path to reaching them.